Amid growing political tension and economic hardship in the country, the presidency had clarified that President Bola Tinubu is currently focused on positively impacting the lives of Nigerians and not the 2023 general elections. In an exclusive interview with Clever News Imofono Kon, the 2023 presidential candidate of the Social Democratic Party (SDP), Adewale Adebayo, said, "With the current state of the nation, it would be disappointing for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to think of 2027.
So the country is not as united as we should be. The people are not calm and assured and confident. We don't have peace, we don't have prosperity. The efficiencies of government are not there to see. And the benefits of democracy are not there to see. And there is insecurity in the land. So it will be most disappointing if the president is thinking of 2027. He should be thinking of how to govern now. It is the opposition who should be focused on 2027 so that people can know that this terrible state of affairs in the country will come to an end in 2027. So if the president is not thinking of 2027, all well and good. Left to me, I will advise him, don't even bother to recontest. Just go and take care of yourself.
Ahead of 2027, Adewale Adebayo advised Nigerians that choosing APC will make things remain the same, adding that Nigerians cannot complain about what they have not changed.
The only reason why things haven't changed, because you haven't changed people who make decisions. You just recycle the same people. And if you don't change them, this is what they know. So you will think, oh, Tinubu must be wicked. No, this is what he knows. This is no idea of governance. Keep him there for 50 years. This is the only thing he knows. So the only way to save him and save the country is to remove him from there and remove all the people associated with him. Even many who are coming to my party now, well, they only have a right to be members because the party is like a church or a mosque. You cannot say, you are a sinner, don't come and pray. But you can be a member of the church, doesn't mean we are going to make you a bishop. You can come to the mosque to pray, but we will not make you the imam. There's the minimum qualification to be a member of a political party that you are a Nigerian. But to go higher, you have to have certain values. And if your history suggests that you are part of the failure of the past, we are not going to touch you with a long pole. But we are not going to stop you from being a member and showing that you are learning new politics and you are changing your character. You are welcome to do that. But unless Nigerians zero their mind and say, all these people who have contributed in a big or small way to this calamity we are facing, never again.
Adebayo said the people in power today do not have the required experience in governance, but are rather only experience in politics, reason why they can hijack power and do not know what to do with it.
The people who are in government today don't have any experience in governance. They have experience in politics. So they know how to hijack power, but they don't know what to do with it. So Nigerians need to understand that it is not the problem that is killing us. It is the mishandling of the problem by our leadership. Because none of the problems that worry us, providing security in the country, keeping the roads safe, paving new roads and maintaining them, building houses for people to live in, running dispensaries and hospitals, getting pipe-borne water into houses well treated, making food affordable for citizens, and creating opportunities for people in the public and private sector to be engaged. None of it is difficult to do. Nigeria has abundant resources to do all of that. But the leaders are not interested because the access to power solves their own problem immediately. And because they cannot think for about others and think about the future. So they refuse to attend to any of these problems.
Amid hardship rocking the country's effort to form a coalition that could challenge Tinubu in 2027 has gradually gained momentum following the defection of former Kaduna State Governor Nasiru El-Rufai from the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) to the Social Democratic Party. Since the declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers State, Nigerians and non-Nigerians alike have been reacting in various forms. However, the recent explanation by the Special Advisor to President Tinubu on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, appears to have put paid to the relevance of the intervention, which he described as temporary, surgical, and aimed at restoring and not replacing democratic institutions. In his words, the suspension of political actors for 6 months is no power grab. It is not a permanent removal, but a reset to disarm warring factions, while claiming that the same critics who condemned the president's action for suspending the political actors remain silent on Governor Fubara's refusals to collaborate with the legislature, exposing their partisan bias. Onanuga wants Nigerians to imagine a river state where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu hesitated to declare a state of emergency. He said the political standoff between the state assembly and governor, similar to Fubara, could have continued and degenerated into violence. Impeachment threats might have spurred attacks on lawmakers by the governor's supporters, while militants in the creeks primed to sabotage critical oil infrastructure could have plunged Nigeria's oil production back to pre-2023 lows, adding that sensational reporting of the crisis by journalists and opportunistic litigation would have inflamed tensions, further paralyzing governance and risking lives. Onanuga said the human and economic toll can only be imagined, adding that Rivers were in a grave situation as the combatant refused to allow reason to prevail, even after the Supreme Court judgment, before President Tinubu declared a state of emergency on 18 March. Moving forward, Onanuga said the appointed administrator, retired Vice Admiral Ibok Ibas, has already conveyed a meeting with traditional leaders, one of his first steps in forging lasting solutions. This intervention, according to him, ensures Rivers people retain their democratic rights while shielding the Nigerian and Rivers State economies from collapse. The special advisor concluded that President Tinubu acted within the law and his executive powers under the Constitution until the Supreme Court says otherwise. A closed-circuit television video has exposed an armed policeman picking telephones from a shop amidst unrest in Idogun Ose local government area of Ondo State. The shop owner, identified as Sekiti Adebowale, who posted the viral video on Facebook, said children and women were beaten, shops burgled and houses destroyed by SWAT Akure Ondo. He alleged that over 1 million naira phones were also stolen by police from his shop. However, the Nigerian police in Ondo State, while reacting in a statement shared on their official X page on Saturday, said the video was misleading as there is no mobile phone shop in Idogun. In another development, a police inspector identified as Effiong Bassi has reportedly ran amok, shooting indiscriminately, killing one civilian and injuring 2 others in Calabar, the Cross River State capital, on Sunday. Clever News learned that the incident occurred at about 6 a.m. when the policeman, who was on a night shift at the microfinance bank in Calabar South, returned to Atakpa Divisional Police Station, started behaving strangely and allegedly refused to return the AK-47 he used for the night duty, but rather cocked the rifle and threatened to shoot his colleagues. Further findings revealed that tactical teams were later mobilized to the scene, and upon sighting them, he became apprehensive and started shooting indiscriminately and shot 3 persons in the process, including a 41-year-old wife of a retired police officer and 2 others. The first victim was confirmed dead at police clinic, while 2 others were being treated. When contacted, the police public relations officer Irene Ugbo confirmed the incident while assuring the matter is under control as the suspect has been arrested, adding that the victims are currently receiving treatment. And in sports, the Warriors of Zimbabwe may cause the Super Eagles of Nigeria enormous trouble that may go into collateral damage as the two teams meet in their next World Cup qualifiers at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium, Uyo, Nigeria, on Tuesday night at 5 p.m. Nigerian time. Trouble may emerge from an outrageous desperation for a win, or at least get a draw from the Warriors that are rocking the bottom Group C with only 3 points. Already, the carrot and stick model offer of the Zimbabwean president, Emerson Mnangagwa, offering the players $150,000 for a win over the Super Eagles as announced by the president of the Zimbabwe Football Association, ZIFA. Nubola Nwigwaze would galvanize violence from the Warriors. Meanwhile, the Nigerian coach, Eric Chile, has rolled out camp orders of no visitors, no audience with journalists and content creators until after the match. The Zimbabwe record against the Super Eagles has not been impressive, as they have met 5 times since 2005, with the Nigerian having 3 wins and scoring 9 goals, while Zimbabwe has never defeated Nigeria despite scoring 2 goals and drawing 2 games with 1 at World Cup games.
This is a question about my system, my game playing. So I think everybody in this team can play. So my job is, I told to my guy during the week, my job is to make some choice. Their job is to accept the choice. So we need to be together, to bring a goal, to bring a qualify for the country, and the most important thing, to bring the World Cup qualifier for us. We have some great players, and they need to go to the World Cup.
Hotel, very spacious. I think we cannot complain about that. That was the former hotel of Nigeria, which moved now to another hotel, a newer hotel, but the hotel is fine. We cannot complain anything about that. Training pitch, you can see by yourself. I think we would be happy to have something in our home. Yeah, very good, really very good. Impressed, actually. Yeah? The stadium pitch, I expect an even better, but the training pitch is really good, soft, not too hard, very good underground work. We had a session adapting to the climate also a little bit. We moved it to the morning, that we can have a longer break until the final session. I think which helps us to acclimatize a little bit, and I think it looked good.
And that's the news. You can follow up on latest events and happenings around you via social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube at Clearview News Dex, or via our handle on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Clearview Online. Many thanks for watching. I'm Florence Joshua. Bye for now.